My name's Cypress Ray.
And my name is Mackenzie Joe. Say happy Friday!
Happy Friday!
Guys, you would have no idea based off of that introduction that Cypress was actually born early. 4 weeks to the day early, and she was a mere 3.11 pounds. Because of that early introduction, she was actually admitted into NICU. She missed the opportunity in the womb to regulate her eating and her breathing. So much so that she ate until she was blue. We were told that she was going to stay there until she could gain weight. So after 22 torturous days, hell, to be quite honest with you, I decided to hold myself accountable to what I know to be true, which is that our bodies are equipped with innate intelligence, our ability to heal and regulate ourselves, such as eating and breathing. And if we're not, then no doubt there's an interference. Dr. Brady came to NICU and held Cypress. She actually fit in his forearm at the time, and he delicately and specifically adjusted the misalignments or subluxations that she had. Now, I did have hope, right? I had hope because, one, just like every parent, I love my child with every fiber of my being, and I hope that she has every opportunity to thrive and not just survive. And again, believing in the fact of innate intelligence. I didn't know what to expect, but showing up not even 24 hours later, in fact, closer to 12, I stroll in after another sleepless night, and nobody's with Cypress. Nobody's monitoring her. She doesn't have as many cables attached to her. And I have a nurse approach me and says, "Aren't you so excited?" "For what, Susie?" She says, "Oh, well, she's doing great. She's eating like a champ. It's like she never had a problem. They're filling out discharge papers right now." And if I hadn't already believed in chiropractic, that solidified my passion and my drive for the rest of my life and now my daughter's life. And I know that the majority of you that work with me and have worked with me for these 4 years, you know that story. But I want to shed light on the next level of that education. So of course, I include Cypress's story in every single new patient introduction that I have. But I also make it a point to talk to children. In fact, Cypress knows that when she gets a scrape, that her body is smart, it heals itself, and she does not need any help. And it's never too early to have these conversations. You all know that I'm an advocate for the fact that we all have a responsibility to educate our community, but there's no age limit on that. As soon as Cypress was able to have a conversation and have cognitive thought, I started teaching her these things, and she says them, you guys. And so I want you to challenge yourself to have the harder conversation with somebody that you might be intimidated by the fact if they would understand it or not. We have a responsibility to speak to everyone so that the earlier we start having these conversations, it won't be such a wild concept that we are all equipped with innate intelligence, and it is fact that we are limitless. Cypress will tell you herself.
My body is so soft and I don't need help.